I love Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson because he was a high vibrational person.
Right. And do you think his passing was something where you talk about his passing? Or?
Listen, he passed before y'all thought he passed.
Right.
You know, he passed in the Pepsi commercial. Mm-hmm. He passed that day.
Hustle. And I'ma name this bitch a dead game, nigga. Cause it's a dead game. Look. Bitch, I'm an animal. I eat loose leaf like pigs eat shit. And if you keep my name in your mouth, then you can eat. What it is, what it do, what it be like. Welcome back to What the Hell the News. Everything we react to, we gonna be like, what the hell? Man, we got that boy 607 Unc on the roster today in this reaction video. You feel me? Shout out to Rap House. And he did an interview with them. And he was touching on some deep stuff, you know. 607 Unc, you know, he controversial, man, for just talking out his head. A lot of people think he be tripping, but I ain't gonna lie, dude kind of intelligent on something. He'll go over your head though, you know what I'm saying? You gotta read between the lines, you know. Do I agree with everything he say? No. Some things, you know, a lot of things, yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So he gonna be on the Epstein files. He gonna be talking about the T.I., Lil King, 50 Cent situation. He gonna discuss pain, attracting dreams, and like talking about the darkness. You feel me? Just a whole nother wave. You know what I'm saying? A whole nother topic. You feel what I'm saying? So if you like this type of stuff, man, hey, stay tuned and let's get it, man.
The passing of the life, right? How do you pass in life? And the second thing, what do you know about the darkness?
The darkness is the creator.
Right.
Listen, it's more, they can't time the light.
Right.
Too well, but they can. But they can't time the dark at all.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on in the dark because they got a lot of power in the dark. That's why they outlawed dark magic. They outlawed everything of the dark because they don't understand the dark. The sun was created from the dark, right? All this shit created in the dark, and bam, the sun popped out. So the dark got to be more powerful. Listen, I'm gonna say this.
Before light, there was darkness.
Yeah. Yeah, and after light, there's gonna still be darkness. Right now, if you want to get rid of light, just put some darkness over it. Light gonna leave. Darkness is everything, but everybody loves light, right? But I see more and I feel more when I close my eyes and I just sit in darkness. It feels better. Darkness feels better than the light.
Peace, you say more peaceful? Is that what you're saying?
But people don't want peace.
Right.
So dark energy is God energy. But they're going to tell you totally different. They're going to tell you dark energy is the devil energy, but the devil energy is light energy because Jesus said it. Jesus said the devil is the light of the world. So light energy got to be devil energy. I don't know. You got to talk to Jesus about that. Can't talk to me.
What does
Hey, some things do make you wonder and think like, what if everything we was taught was the opposite? Like, you know, when we think of darkness, we think of bad. You know, we think of light, we think of good, like, you know, godly things. Darkness, like Satan, you know. But what if it was the opposite? You feel what I'm saying? It might seem crazy, but I'm just saying, bro.
saying the life lesson? I mean, the life you pass. How do you pass life? Just coming back on the same question.
Being aware. Right. Listen, passing life is just being aware and understanding that what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with passing.
Right.
It got something to do with awareness. Life ain't about passing. It's about being aware. See, people too busy trying to pass, but you pass simply by being aware.
Right.
Understand that it's a game. Understand that it's not real. And
I think that helping people out also plays a big role. You know, helping people get free and understand life.
help yourself.
Right.
When you help yourself, you help everybody else because people don't need help. People need to see that it is help.
Yes.
They gotta see it, right? So if they don't see
So
it,
lead by example. Yeah. All right. So, who's your favorite rappers right now? You want to name your favorite rappers and artists?
Listen, I'm gonna say
Who's your favorite rapper?
listen, I don't got no favorite rappers. I got
Right.
I'm gonna tell you the selection of music I listen to,
Right.
and it's probably a selection people don't understand. I listen to Tupac, I listen to Michael Jackson,
Mike Jack. Okay.
and I listen to DMX and Lil Durk.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't listen to nobody else.
DMX.
I love DMX.
Is there something in his spirit and voice that you can relate
Listen,
to? Right.
no, DMX was the only person I understand that had no attachment. No, he told his son, he said, look,
Right.
I love you. If you don't understand that I love you, move on. I'm not finna perform for you. How can you not love somebody like that will not perform? That they asked him, I said, DMX, do you ever want to stop doing drugs? He said, why? Right? He wasn't ashamed to be who he is, so you gotta love him. Right? That's why I love DMX. It wasn't for his music. It was for who he was. So I listen to his music strictly because I understand that everything he said, he fucking meant. So I love DMX for that. They don't make artists like that no more. Right? He did what he wanted to do. That nigga was smoking crack before it was cool and rapped about it. And they had everybody singing about it. So you gotta love DMX.
Rest in peace, DMX, man. And then Mike Jack. Is this a way like listen to Mike Jack?
Michael Jackson, I like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's song to the universe.
Right.
Like, he spoke about the monad. A lot of people know what the monad is.
You know what's crazy? DMX was a functioning crackhead. No disrespect. Rest in peace to X, man. But I mean that respectfully, like, cause I got a cousin still do crack to this day. If you meet him, you wouldn't think he was a crackhead. You would just think, he was like a hard working dude, but he liked to get high. You feel what I'm saying? But X was doing crack, doing the movie Bentley. You wouldn't must think. You wouldn't must known. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro.
Has universe, right? He spoke to the universe. Like everything that he said was awoken. Right? People understand the science that Michael Jackson put into his stuff. Right?
More of the frequency there.
Yeah, high vibrational frequency. And if people understand that, like, it was in all his creations. So that's why I love Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson because he was a high vibrational person.
Right. And do you think his passing was something where you talk about his passing? Or?
Listen, he passed before y'all thought he passed.
Right.
You know, he passed in the Pepsi commercial. He passed that day. Right? But then the other Michael Jackson wasn't the real Michael Jackson.
You think the skin change?
It was a clone.
The skin change, was
It was
that
a
the
clone.
clone? Or do you,
The
what
white
do you
one,
do?
the clone. That's why he came up with the song saying it don't matter if you black or white. And I'm not playing. Michael Jackson was a clone. The white one. The black one died.
They said that he had vitiligo, which is skin disease and disorder.
Nah, he died. Listen, when that shit hit him with Pepsi, he died. He died that night. But they replaced him with a white version. I know it sounds crazy, game, but it's true. Everybody know it. Everybody know it. Michael Jackson been dead. Listen, but it's proven that it happened because they just told him they did it with Epstein. They did it with the president. So if they can do it with the president, they can't do it with Michael.
Nah. Unc, he can be tripping. I mean, he can be serious or he can be joking right now. He can be kidding. It seems like he kind of serious though. But what if there was a truth? What if Mike been dead and we ain't know? Because I'm telling you, man, that cloning stuff, allegedly, but I think there's some truth to that, bro. It's 2026. If they was talking about cloning back then, shit, they doing it now. Like, man, ain't no telling, bro.
And man, so we did mention Epstein's name twice. You talk about everything that happened because every day there's new update. And the recent update was they had someone from UK as the old someone up there minister. His name was in connection with Epstein. So what's your thoughts on the whole Epstein thing right now?
My thing with Epstein is, like I told you, he's an energy worker. Epstein was probably framed. I'm gonna tell you how I know. Because name one person in the Epstein file that the government liked. Name one person in the Epstein file that we say, oh damn, I didn't think he would do that.
I think it was Chris Tucker.
We knew Chris Tucker would do it.
He was there in the photo.
No, Chris Tucker. Listen, we knew Chris Tucker would do that shit. Chris Tucker, we knew that. They didn't like Chris Tucker. You know why they didn't like Chris Tucker? Because he didn't want to get in the movies with the other niggas that worked for him. With Ice Cube. Ice Cube, they puppet. He didn't want to get in the movies with Ice Cube. That's why he owned her. Everybody owned her for a reason. But nobody owned her because they touched no kids. Because they ain't got no proof of nobody touching kids. Show me a video of somebody touching some kids. I don't know.
What you think about, there was this Jordan, I think Michael Jordan, there was, he won the Daytona.
He touched her little ass. Michael Jordan touched her little ass. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's basketball language. They always smacking on ass. That's how they say hi. Everybody mad at him. That's how you say hi when you play basketball. Nice game.
That was a child, though.
That's how you say hi. He said hi to that baby.
Hey, man, fuck all that. I ain't gonna lie. That shit ain't never sit right with me. We smacking another nigga ass, man. Come on, man. They call that sportsmanship. But if you look at it, and you take yourself from out of sports. Just take yourself from out the basketball game, football game, whatever. And you anywhere else, and nigga come by and smack your ass and be like, what's up, boy? Man, come on, bro. Nah, man. Nah, ain't no goddamn way, bro. Nah, man. Shit, no. Nah, man. Yeah, that's I don't know who came up with that, but that ain't what up right there, bro.
He got to. No, I'm gonna keep it real. Listen, everybody always. Well, I thought that was AI when I first seen it, right. But everybody want to always make something sexual. Well, how was that sexual? Right? Listen, who haven't smacked a child on the ass? Everybody do that, but when you see it,
but to me, just my thoughts, my opinion, with that situation with Michael Jordan and the little dude, man, I think, like, they were saying he was trying to get some ice out his shirt, you feel what I'm saying? And he was wiggling his shirt and things like that. That's how I took it, bro. That's how I looked at it. Cause for one, I almost want to look at Mike that way. Like, you know, sometimes you be having to analyze things from different perspectives, but me, I ain't even take it like that, man. You feel what I'm saying? But you know how people is, the internet, people gonna take it all kind of ways, twists and turns, you know, things like that, man. But I ain't get that from that.
And you got some money, then you a freak and you a pervert. But right now, everybody watching it, they smack a child on the ass. It don't gotta be sexual. People make everything sexual. I don't think
if you're a parent, that's kind of good. But like, if it's a stranger, that's messed up.
How you know it's a stranger? He probably know that child. We don't know where you know that child from. They probably was friends.
Would you still rock your J's? Still wear your Jordans? Or
I never wore Jordans. I see you got yours on. Yeah. So you ready to touch you some booty? You gonna touch you some booty too? So ain't nothing wrong with touching booty then.
No, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with touching booty though.
Yeah, listen. Everybody touch booty. Who don't touch booty? But listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't think that Michael is gay in no way. I don't think he touched kids in no way. And I think everybody should stop doing what they doing to Michael. He got it hard enough. He got a gambling problem. He already having it hard. Don't do him like that. Nah, I don't think that. I fuck with Michael.
He's a legend, man. I mean, the Jordans.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck about.
He still makes a lot of, like, the most money for an athlete, and I think it's years in.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say this. I don't think that that's wrong. I think the intentions make it wrong, but I don't think he had no bad intentions, because like it would have came up before. For sure. I think if we been seeing him all this time and all these years, and it's the first time something like that didn't happen, then it ain't what we think.
Right.
Because you gotta think about it. When they got Diddy, they had big stories of everything happening. When it happened like that, then we can say that it happened. Like, they just posted 50 Cent fighting them 3 women in a concert and trying to say he bad. How? It happened one time. It was in a concert. Ain't like he beat bitches every day. So that's just a moment in somebody's life.
And speaking of 50, man,
fuck 50 big booty
respect to
ass.
50 because he's been showing brand love and everything.
Man.
But what's your thoughts on him and T.I. and the son getting all together into a drama in the mix right now? I don't know if you've been keeping up.
Yeah, I do. I just said that I don't think nothing wrong because he calling somebody ugly that's actually ugly. Come on, gang. She ugly. Right? And King ugly. All of them ugly. There's nothing wrong with being ugly.
No,
but
man.
I don't think what 50 did was wrong. But I do think what King did was wrong. King posted his dead mama. That ain't right. And people laughing at that and thinking that shit funny. But again, the internet will do anything. 50, he posted a lady that was really ugly for real. But the dead lady got the move. They can't even answer back. Right? And then you got T.I. condoning that shit. And then drop that weak ass rap. Listen, man. You condoning this shit when your son is saying this shit and you know your son is pussy. This nigga ain't never had a fight in his life.
Hey, but for real talk, I agree with him with that though. Like, you know, you posted that man dead mother, man. Like, you know, I know some people be like, man, ain't no rules with this when it come to disrespecting and things like that. But niggas getting out of hand with that disrespecting the dead. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this between me and you or whoever else alive. These people dead. They ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, grab King by his fucking mouth and sling the shit out of him with the big ass lips, man. Playing with a nigga mom and shit like that, you know. Which hey, it is what it is, bro. Nigga handle it how they want to handle it. But I don't be respecting that. Brink talking about the dead and all that, you know what I'm saying?
So with Spoon is what you're saying that
Yeah, he ain't never had a fight in his life.
Right.
50 Cent a real gangster. And 50 Cent really had connections. So why would you tell your son to play with somebody like that? Why would you let your son play with somebody like that? Right? I wouldn't do that. Right? But T.I. the same nigga that let his son sell dope. Listen, I fuck with T.I. But did you know that in the middle of the trap that his son is in the middle selling weed and shit? If you go to the trap, you go see the trap museum on one side. It's gonna be a tent in the middle. His son gonna be there
people
selling
be
weed.
posted, but people be posted by the trap music doing
Yes,
the thing.
that's his son.
Right.
Right. So why is your son doing that?
Right.
T.I. don't even want to be no father. He want to be a fucking friend. You know, listen, T.I. when he had him, he was at the height of his career. He thought he was a king, so he named that boy King. And now he got that boy thinking that he's just some type of king. We're not telling him what a king really is. A king don't have possession. A king is for his kingdom.
Right. For the people.
Yeah. Right. So I don't give a fuck about that. I just think that's bad. I think that's bad parenting when it comes to king.
And speaking of even the rappers selling drugs and everything, Boosie's son Tootie was doing this thing in the streets, I've heard. And then what's your thoughts on that?
My thing is like Charles White told on him.
Right.
Right. But my thing is this. Boosie's son, did you know this? Now he kind of like got a reason because he didn't grow up with Boosie. He grew up in the hood. So it's different for him. Right? So he was in the hood, right? Because Boosie was in jail. So he was influenced by it. So that's his life for real. But not T.I.'s son. Mm-hmm. Right? It's totally different. Because he was raised with his mama. Right? And he wanted to be just like his daddy. Mm-hmm. But he was in an environment where that is able to happen. T.I.'s son was never in that environment. Right? So it's a difference. So for when it comes to like,
and you're talking about Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge, that's where Louisiana, Baton Rouge, and that's an environment.
Yeah. Right. But when it comes to Boosie and his son, again, it's bad parenting. It's all stems from that. Listen, Boosie and his son act just alike.
Like father, like son.
You know what's crazy about black people, bro? I'm gonna keep it like that. It is what it is. All people, bro, we crazy on something, bro. Cause when we is blessed and you know, we come from a good home, good foundation, nice environment, you know, we tend to let other people dictate how we feel, how we being looked at. You feel what I'm saying? Because we worrying about what other people say, you know, what they think. Oh, man, you ain't come up in the hood. You ain't like that. You worrying about if somebody think you like that or not. Like, first of all, being like that for us, like, oh, if you bout whatever, fighting whatever, that ain't got nothing to do with where you come up at, how you came up, you know, what you was blessed with, you know, like what you drive. That ain't got nothing to do with that, man. And I hate that because it's like, you know, that be affecting the youth, man. You know, kids, but they think it's cool to come up in the hood. Oh, I got it hard, you know, I came from the struggle, you know, I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with you thugging and all that, and you bout that, man. Like, that's so stupid. That's the stupidest thing, bro. And for people to tease somebody because, oh, you ain't come up in the hood. It's the stupidest shit, bruh. Like, nigga, I'm glad I ain't come up in the hood. Like, if it was me, like, yeah, nigga, I don't come up in no hood. You hear me? Like, come on, man. It's crazy, man. We gotta do better, man.
Right now, Boosie haven't grown up. He acts just like his son. They probably fuck the same bitch. I'm talking about for real. The same bitches. They go on double dates and shit. They the fucking same. How? Why? Something wrong with Boosie if he doing that. He need to be a better role model for his son. I'm just keeping it real. Shout out to Boosie. Gotta love Boosie though.
Put on for the South, man.
Yeah.
I like his spirit, bro.
Yeah, I
it's
love
like
Boosie.
he takes that shit chin up, chest high.
I love Boosie, but he failed as a father.
He can't, sorry.
He failed as a father. Gotta keep it real.
What's your thoughts on, let's just switch it from the rap a little bit right now. What's your thoughts on the whole Gen Z and the young generation who's growing up right now? Do you think that,
I don't think Boosie failed as a father. Cause for one, he in all his kids' lives. You feel what I'm saying? Now, whatever they choose to do is on them. All them kids, most of them grown anyway. So whatever they do is on them, man. You feel me?
it's going to be hard raising them?
Raising who?
The Gen Zs, like the kids who were born from the 2010s, you know, from the, this
I'm gonna
generation.
say this. It's been hard raising everybody. Nobody was ever raised. People do what the fuck they want to do.
Right.
Let me say this. When you look at the history, it's always the kids that stand up and won't change.
Right.
Back in the days, when you look at all the movements that was coming up, these was kids. These was 17, 18-year-old kids. The kids is always the ones that make a difference. They don't need raising, right? They need to go ahead, get up and change some shit, right? Because a lot of shit is going boring. A lot of shit is going the same way. And kids always change shit, right? They're going to change some shit, gang, because they got too much information.
I think technology's thing that the kids are always in their tablets and phones.
They're going to run that technology. They know how to use it, right? So they're going to get where they're trying to go. It's like this. People always want to say that the kids don't know. That's what they do. Right. They always want to say the kid's smart, but the kid mind is smarter than the grown-up mind. I'm just keeping it real.
So do you feel like kids are going to grow up faster? Because kid has to be a kid until he's, you know, a certain age. And do you think that's going to impact?
I'm gonna say this. Right. You also don't understand that you're a kid till you're 25, because your brain don't fully develop until you're 25, right? So a lot of people kids. So I just think that a lot of times when it comes to kids, you gotta let a kid be a kid, right, and let them grow up on their own, right, with their own ideas. But a lot of people let kids have their own ideas. They instill things in kids. So kids don't be kids; they be young adults,
right? Because
they have young adults' thoughts. Right? If you don't tell a kid nothing about God, nothing about nothing, imagine what they'll tell you. But people don't give a kid a chance to even give them their idea. They try to give it to them for them. I don't know.
I'm with you on that. You feel a lot of kids are indoctrinated with all these principles, religion, and all that.
Yeah, that from their mama. Listen, I went somewhere today, right? You know, I've been riding across the town in a Tesla. Right? I've been everywhere in a Tesla. The crazy part about it is that the windshield was broke. And I had to go get it fixed today. So when I went and got it fixed, I asked the person, I said, how long you been doing this? You like doing this? He said, no, I don't like doing it. I just learned it from my father. Look, we do shit that we learned from our parents and still do it. We don't like to do it. We do it because we want to make them happy. But we don't want to do that shit. So I think that's the problem.
Speaking of parents and just talking about people, you know, just a lot of people do what their parents want them to do and they don't chase their dreams. And what's your thoughts on, you know, do you have to keep the parents satisfied if your folks satisfied?
No. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Right.
Fuck no. Right. Listen, I'm going to say this. A parent is going to try to push everything on you that they failed at. Listen, I'm going to tell you this. Yeah. My mother told me that this would never happen. And that's why I waited so late to do it. Because I thought that getting here and living off my voice was a fucking a chance. I didn't understand it was a guarantee. And like, parents gonna tell you everything is a chance. They gonna tell you everything that they was told. I'm gonna tell you this, right? A parent was told for you to go to school.
Get a job.
And only reason why you go to school because the parent get locked up if you don't. The parents don't give a fuck about you going to school. They give a fuck about going to jail. Right. Yeah, I'm crazy. different.
And for the people watching also, just tell them, ma'am, tell them that to do chase their dreams, because a lot of people get caught up, like where I'm from, the parents be, telling the kids to do this and do that. So what's your message to people to chase their dreams? Like
I'm gonna
if
say
they
that-
want to convince the parents to chase their dreams.
Don't
like,
chase it.
Right.
Attract it. A lot of times,
Attract your
anything
dreams.
you chase, it run. Right. In order to be who you gotta be, you gotta become that person today.
Right.
I mean, you gotta be crazy. Meaning, you gotta just become that person. You gotta say you're that person and act like you are that person. Do everything that person would do, and that's how you become that person. You gotta be that person.
Right.
You gotta lie to yourself, right? And don't worry about what nobody else say. Right? Listen, you gotta be in a space to say something that the only people that gonna believe you is you and God, and hold on to that, because that's what you need. Right? And that's the type of confidence you need, but you cannot chase it. You have to attract it.
Attract it.
When you got that, it's gonna come.
Right.
But if you don't, if you chase it with work,
It's gonna be
your work is pointless.
Uh-huh.
Work is pointless on this earth. Work gets you nowhere here. Right? Physical work gets you nowhere.
I feel like if you're chasing, also it's like the hamster wheel, right? You're just in the hamster wheel.
I like that.
Right.
I like that, because you're gonna keep on going around in a circle. They're gonna keep
Right.
on running from you, because you're never gonna get it. And then when you do get it, you're never gonna enjoy it, because you've been running too long.
Right. And that'll be too late when you realize.
Yeah,
Finally
be too
realize.
tired.
Right.
Just like when you go to work, they let you work all the time until you're gonna enjoy the money. When you're 65, and then you get 65 and you die.
It's too late. Yeah.
You retire when you're ready to die. They take your whole life from you, and then let you retire when you can't do nothing with the money.
Yeah.
Come on, gang, stop playing.
Stop playing with them.
Yeah.
Burn them. Yeah. Yeah. One more thing I talk about, man. You be putting that shit on, man. Have you seen interviews? You be drippy. So, like, what got you into fashion? You just like, is there any way, like, reason you stay fly?
No, crazy
Right.
about it is,
Is there any?
I had a girl, right?
Right.
And before I dressed like this, I used to I had a T-Mobile store.
Right.
So I used to wear khakis and shit all the time. And she was like, yo, put something else on. And so I started putting something
That's
else
the
shit
story.
on. Yeah, that's how I started. Right, but I was just good with khakis. I didn't give a fuck.
And you now dressing like Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Hawaiian.
But this is my fashion.
Right.
But I won't say it's a YN, it's just fashion. A lot of people gonna say that, but it's just my fashion. It's who I am. I'm not
Right.
faking. It's who I am. If you ever meet me, you gonna say, okay, this is how he is. This is the type of person this nigga is.
Right.
I can't say that. Yeah.
Do you believe that dressing up has a power in itself when you step into rooms, just the way you carry yourself, does it add any value?
The color.
Right.
The color. The crazy part about it, I look at people color and I can kind of like determine the type of mood that they in. The people be putting on the type of color will reflect the mood that they in. Right? So I believe your color can do something. But I believe a lot of times not trying to impress people oppress them. So I think that when you go in somewhere not in a suit, but talk like you in a suit, people respect you better than having on that suit.
Oh yeah. It's gonna fuck him up even more.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck up even more.
Right.
So it's kind of like better just be you and be original and dress how you want to dress, right? And let your fashion be your fashion. But yes, fashion do matter if people are using their eyes, especially with women, especially with people. If you look broke, people don't want to
Respect.
approach you.
Yeah.
But the crazy part about it is, I know a lot of rich people that look broke. So a
Right.
lot of times you can't judge, but sometimes you can.
Right.
When did you have your spiritual awakening? When did you realize that everything that you
Everybody asks
think
that.
is a lie?
Everybody asks that, but it's
Right.
like I can tell you I'm not woke. But when I start becoming aware,
Yeah, but
So yeah, all right.
I can't call. I think I've always been aware, but discipline is different. I managed to be disciplined a few years ago to accept my calling, but I always knew. But I was never disciplined enough to actually walk into the light, because I always wanted to multitask. But now I know how to do everything one thing at a time. So I guess you could say,
I ain't gonna lie. That word though, discipline, bro, that's the key of life. That's the key of all things, man. If you want to be real, like, discipline, man. Like, you gotta have discipline for everything. Especially when you trying to do something, you trying to get somewhere, you trying to get something, you on a mission, you got a goal. Discipline, man. That go with everything, man. Just keep that in mind, bro. Whatever you do, whatever journey you on, you gotta have discipline. And it ain't easy.
2 years years ago, a short time ago.
What made that bulb? What lighted that bulb and made you, like really awaken that moment? Is it something happened? Right.
Pain.
Right. Did you have like heartbreak?
No,
or?
you understand? No,
Yeah.
I was rich, but pain. I was rich and had so much money and figured out why I couldn't get rid of the pain. Right? The money didn't get rid of the pain. So it had to be something else. Right. Yeah. So that's why I started thinking, like, what the fuck? Why all this money don't make me happy? Why all this pussy don't make me happy? Why all these drugs don't make me happy? Why all this food don't make me happy? Nothing made me happy. Except this.
But some people can, just like you've been saying, with the females too. Some people lack that, right? So they can say that, oh, the pussy makes them happy and stuff like that.
No, pussy don't make you happy.
No?
No.
I beg to differ.
No, I'm right. You think it do, but it come from you. Listen, until you understand yourself, you will always think that pussy make you happy. But when you go without sex, you gonna understand about cunnilingus energy. And when that rise, it's gonna feel better than sex. So what I'm saying is the life energy, the nut feeling come from you.
Right.
It don't come from the woman. It come from your mind. And the more you want to have sex with her, the better that nut feeling is. Right?
For sure.
And that's what happens. Every bitch pussy the same. I ain't had no different pussy. Always nut the same. 7 seconds.
Is that all?
That's all they gonna get from me.
Man, get out of here, man. This nigga.
No content,
Nah,
nigga,
he
7
trolling.
seconds.
He trolling, huh?
Alright, man. So I don't want to talk about this, but I'm just gonna ask you for the reaction and everything. You be sus, man. Like in interviews, like you say, like why is you be acting sus sometimes? You know?
Come on, guy. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. No, I walk out of this bitch. I'm not no fucking sis. I'm not gay. It's not gay.
Nah, it's just the way you put some things across.
No.
Right.
People don't understand when I say shit. They don't understand. Like I will say shit that you probably don't understand.
Right.
I'm more man and woman than you. And it ain't got nothing to do with being gay. They got something to do with my masculine and my feminine side of my brain. Nigga, I work them both.
Bro, I ain't lying. This world here, bro, you can't do nothing out the ordinary. Like, you can't slip up and do nothing, bro. Nigga gonna assume you sush. Nigga gonna be ready to say, oh, that boy gay and woo the woo. And like, any little thing, bro. People be so ready to put that word on you, dog. Like, god damn, like, nigga, like, people mind be so much on gay shit to where, like, you look at them like, is you gay? Because that's all you think of. That's all you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be getting it, bro. Damn, there's always other dudes, other men. Like, come on, man. Them be the ones who really gay, though. When they be worrying about another man so much, like, man, that nigga, man, no, you like that. You like that for real.
Better than you. Right. So I'm more man and woman than you. But I'm not gay. Oh, that sound gay. Cut that part out. I don't know why I be saying this shit. You make me sound gay. That's you doing it. I'm trying to say it a certain way, and you gonna make it sound gay. So just cut that part out, because I'm not gay. But I am more man and woman.
Man, that nigga ain't cut this part out.
See, I'm trying to say it different. It don't sound right no matter how I say it. I'm gonna cut that part out myself.
So, man.
Yeah.
Too late for that.
Yeah, man. What's your thoughts, man? They just whacked the Mexican cartel leader, bro.
Everybody keep asking about that, but I didn't even know they did that. Listen, I'm gonna say this: they've been killing Mexican cartel leaders forever. When they gonna stop getting them? Because listen, the Mexican cartels sell dope for the United States.
Right.
They've been doing it. They been gave them permission to sell dope. So why are we worried about that? Listen, I think all this shit is just a distraction. Everything is a distraction. They're trying to distract people away from one thing, and that's because they just said they're gonna release them files about the aliens.
The files about the aliens.
Yeah, so they just trying to distract people.
Found a new reason to distract.
Yeah. And they gonna release the files about the aliens. Too. They gonna release them, but they gonna release everything that's already on the internet. Yeah, they taking their time right now to see what's on the internet, and they gonna release only that.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, everybody else is gonna be, oh, I told you it was real. I told you it's real. They're gonna miss the overplay. They're gonna be talking about what they told real while the new shit's finna happen.
What's that new thing that you believe?
Oh, I just saw it. A planet just got here. See, everybody worrying about the atlas, but it's not an atlas. It was a planet, and it's just aligned with this Earth, and they are coming over right now. It's a planet.
You think there's a portal open right now?
It's a planet, nigga.
It's a whole planet.
It's a whole planet. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. I swear to God. I tried to take a picture of it, but it wouldn't go on my camera.
Man, get
I swear, every time I went to take a picture, it disappeared.
How does it look?
the fuck out of here,
Crazy.
man.
And when I say this, you're gonna probably think I'm crazy.
Right.
They already
like
think you crazy.
Like a ball of light. I almost got it confused with the sun, but it was spinning so fast and it had land masses in it, and I saw
People there.
I couldn't see the people.
Right.
I saw the land masses. I saw land masses. I saw streams. Right.
Like water streams.
Yeah, water streams.
Right.
But it was all the same color. It was all light. I swear to God, you probably think I'm crazy, gang. I swear to God. But it just got here. It aligned. Because that's what happened. The universe moved like this. Everything moved in a circle. And certain times, stuff align and other planets can come straight into it.
And do you think the same aliens, all these sightings, everything is explained?
Yeah.
Right.
Listen, some of them have been here.
Right.
But waiting for the other ones, for the planet to align to come back. So some of them have been here. But now it's just aligned. Now they all coming back in.
Right.
Yeah. I'm keeping it real. It sounds crazy, but this shit is absolutely true.
And then, have you ever seen an alien or anything, a different being that's not from this world? Have you had any encounter with?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Because a lot of people think I'm crazy. So I don't want to talk.
We a rap house, you know. I don't mind hearing you out.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy because if I tell people a lot of things, they wouldn't understand.
Okay.
So a lot of stuff I just let them find out for themselves, right? But I'm just gonna say this for everybody watching this: is other entities amongst us,
right,
that pretend to be family, friends, but the whole time it don't be. Because some of these entities are shapeshifters. They know how to take over your friend body. The whole time you think you're talking to your friend. They take over your girl body. The whole time you think you're talking to your girl. The girl been long gone. It's an alien inside of her. I'm keeping it real. A different entity. Listen, when you say alien, it's just something that comes from another place, another realm. Not from here. Yeah.
Are these aliens going to be a problem for us, you think? Or do you think...
No, they ain't never been a problem.
Right.
Listen, one thing about everything on Earth that we know in existence is never a problem until you fuck with it. Right? If you don't fuck with them, they're not going to fuck with you. Right? It's never a problem. So it ain't going to be no problem. It ain't like they want to kill us or nothing like that.
They're going to coexist? Is that what you say?
They are us.
They are...
Yeah, I fucked you up
aliens.
with that. They are us. Right? It's what they will kill us for. They us. We can get deep on that, but to get deep on that, people got to understand that everything go in a loop. And some people know how to travel through this loop. But they still people. But they're aliens.
Right.
Okay. Good.
Traveling the loop, is that like time travel?
Yeah, it's time travel. There's two ways to time travel. Again, you can travel with your mind, but there's a way to travel with your body.
Right.
So to travel with your body, you need to do what they do. So they travel with their body. Right? But you can do it through your mind. But they can do it with their body.
So they're advanced in a sense compared to...
I won't say advanced. They understand what you don't understand. They understand how to open up the portals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Portals.
Yeah, astral
What do
projection.
portals mean? Like, is it... I want to get a little bit...
It's gateway to different dimensions.
I seen a portal in my dream. If that makes... I don't know if that make any sense. I don't... Does that mean something?
I mean, it's portals everywhere. A pussy is a portal.
Yeah.
Right? A pussy is a portal. It's portals in every major city.
Right.
It's portals everywhere. And they cover them up. Once America go attack you and take your land, they're taking your land because there's a portal there. 9 times out of 10. Antarctica portal. Right? I'm just giving it real. Right? It's a lot of portals.
And these portal connects to different worlds and different dimensions.
It's 10 dimensions.
Right.
So they connect to them. Right? But it's different beings, different entities that live on every level.
Right.
Right? And they possess different type of emotions.
Hi, ma'am. I don't know if you've been keeping up also that there's some recent event. And now, what's your thoughts on Crip Matt being home, man?
Man, everybody keep talking about that. I think he should have got his hair done. Right. Listen, no, he got out of jail. The crazy part about it, he got the same hairdo that he just got done by a man. And then he did the whole interview with Adam, and then Adam put the whole interview out. That's how you know he didn't get paid. Because when Adam pay you, he's going to put out clips at a time. The Crip Mac is retarded. But you got to love Crip Mac, right? Who don't love Crip Mac? I just hope he just, did he get his teeth fixed?
He looked more bulky when he came out. He looked like more.
How he get some hair?
Right.
I don't know. Listen, besides the Crip Mac, I fuck with him on 40s, on Crip, on Rolling.
On
I fuck with him.
55th Street.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I fuck with Crip Mac.
Since you're talking about Crip Mac, I might as well just ask, you were talking about the 4 extra
Oh
incident.
my God.